Hello, hello, my beautiful Virgos. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. You're in for a special treat tonight. So this morning I was, or this morning or this afternoon or whenever you come to for me it's tonight. This morning as I was walking to work, where did I get that? As I was driving to work, I was thinking about how I could do some more things on my channel for my subscribers, how I could make it more interesting, bring in a few more things, just to kind of change it up a little bit instead of doing the same thing all the time. And I was thinking about adding some charms. I do have runes, but they're very complicated. And there's a lot to learn there. So I may bring some of those in at different times, but I'm not ready to do like full on rune readings. But I am going to order some charms. It's a whole like 80 different charms that I can add. I am also going to order some little charms that have little silver bars that have words on them. So I thought that would be fun. And some little metallic tarot cards, tiny, like really small. I think it's just the major arcana. So I'm going to order some of those things just so we can kind of, do a few different things and liven it up and lighten it up a little bit. But also, in the past, I've done some tea leaf reading and some coffee cup reading. People have done it for me, and I've done it a couple times just for the heck of it. I've also done something called, I forgot the name of it, but where you put water in a teacup and then you swirl it and then you look at how the light makes a message in there. I'm not going to try to do that on camera, but just there are lots of ways that you can get messages, lots of ways that you can intuitively read these things. But for today, I'm going to start by doing a coffee ground reading for you, my lovely Virgos, and then asking for feedback on how you liked it. Do you like this type of thing? If there's anything else that you think you might like to see me do, I can certainly ask my guides and see if they would be willing to lead me in that. But for now, we're going to do that. Let me just pause the camera, reposition it, and I'll be right back. Okay, and away we go. So, this is my grandparents' 50th anniversary teacup. You see the plate there. I've had this sitting on my mantle for a while. I also have a cup that has birch trees on it, which I may use from time to time. But this is the teacup from the 50th anniversary of my Grammy, who I am always talking about. Her name was Frances, so St. Francis of Assisi reminds me of her. All right, I don't have a pointer, and I know it's probably going to be hard with my camera. My camera isn't a highly expensive camera for you to see what I see, but hopefully we'll get a few messages in here. So the first thing that I see is something that looks like oh my God, why can't the tower in Paris? Oh my God, why can't I think about what that is? The Eiffel Tower, jeepers Lisa. So I see the Eiffel Tower right there. So I don't know if any of you have a connection to Paris or anything like that. Right underneath that, I see, to me, what looks like a spy. Kind of looks like a man with a hat and a coat, like it would be kind of a spy thing. So don't know if that means anything to any of you, but we'll also pull some cards after we do this. So right down below him is the face of a child. I don't know if you can see it, how clearly you can see it, but it's kind of the dotted outline of the head and then the two eyes. And so that looks like almost like cherub looking, like a baby sort of. So baby. And then as we turn it around, I see a lobster down here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I see a lobster. Let me see. What else? What else is in here? I see a fish. Hard for me to point this. I can't wait to get my pointer because it will be so much easier. I'm using an angel wing just because it can point. I see a fish right down in there. Almost looks like two fish. Looks like a shark swimming toward another fish. Now I see a dog I see, oh my gosh, the dog is like so, jumps right out. So right there, there's a dog's face. Oh my gosh, this is going to get better. Dog's face. So there is a dog there. Dogs represent loyalty. So could be somebody very loyal to you. That's what it could mean. Now I see a heart pendant. That's down here. Little heart pendant right there. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh my gosh. I see, it looks like, I would call it a woman, like a, not medieval, but Victorian, like a Victorian woman. I can see her skirt. I can see like her hands are in a muff right here. Right. Oh my God. I don't want to touch it, but I want right there at the end of, yeah, right there. So you can see her skirt, her muff where her hands are in, and her skirt, her dress kind of has some embroidery or some embellishment on the bottom of it. I wish you could see it how I see it, but I know that's not possible. Okay, let's see. What else? So Victorian woman. Any connection to that? So Victorian woman to me could mean a very reserved person, somebody who holds themselves back, somebody who is very articulate, somebody who is very proper, very prim, that type of energy. This could be, a guide of yours. Let's see. I see what came into my mind is Icarus. That's right up here. I can't position this well enough for you to see it. You're just going to have to trust me. So I see Icarus flying too close to the sun. So that's, if you touch a hot stove, you're going to get burned. So don't play with fire, right? That's that kind of energy. I see a crab kind of holding his claws outstretched. That could be Cancer, obviously. Now we're back around to the Eiffel Tower, and now right next to that, what I see is the Hindu god Ganesh, which is the one that has like the elephant trunk, right, and all the arms, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that could mean meditation, something very spiritual going on there. So let's see, what else do we have here? The Eiffel Tower could be travel, could just be pointing to somebody who's French. Now I see the yin and yang symbol right up here in the cup. Yin and yang, that's balance. So some of you may need to get some balance going in your life. Let me see. What else? I'm going to hold it. I see a perfect circle. Perfect circle. It's reminded me kind of like the zodiac circle. I see a fountain, like water shooting up from a fountain. I don't know if that means anything to you. Please let me know. Let's see, what else? What else do you have for us? Already mentioned the dog. I see it again. Now I see a big dog, and right under it I see a smaller dog, kind of like a Pomeranian. Sort of like a Pomeranian. Okay, now in the very bottom of the cup, I see a distinct frog, the face of a frog, if you can call it a face, with the big googly eyes. See it? Right in the bottom of the cup there. Frog, and the frog also has a heart in it, like on its leg, sort of. So frog means prosperity, right? So prosperity may be coming in for some of you, hopefully. Hopefully it is. Let's see, what else? Every time you turn the cup, everything presents itself differently. There are so many things in here. All right, so back around to Icarus, the crab, which we already mentioned. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Ganesh, Eiffel Tower, the cherub, the child's face. So distinct when I look at it from my point of view. The spy, there I see a little teeny tiny bird kind of, it looks like the bird is perched on top of a cage. So that's really interesting. So right up here, there's like something that looks like it's sort of shaped like a cage with a bird perched right on top of it. Maybe two birds. One is just more distinct. So that could be letting go of things, getting out of situations, letting yourself go, letting go, that type of energy. Let's see if I missed anything. I keep seeing more circles, more spheres. And I know, Virgos, that has come up in many of your readings. Many of your readings. Definitely see a circle with a dot right in the middle of it. See that fountain again? Could be the fountain of youth. Maybe some of you are feeling really youthful. All right, we saw the frog. Now I'm going to see if it presents in a different way. Now it looks like a Dalmatian puppy. Could mean firefighter for some of you. Okay, I think that's probably it for the cup. So very interesting. Thank you, guides. Thank you for showing me all of that. All right, now in this one, right away what jumped out at me was a full scene. This is a tree. This is a person mounted on a horse right underneath the tree, sort of standing underneath this tree. So trees mean wisdom. They mean protection, shade, shelter. Somebody sitting on a horse underneath the tree is a person who's seeking that, seeking those things, seeking shelter, seeking shade, seeking wisdom, right? So very, very interesting there. Let's see if we turn it. Well, I mean, I can see, and hopefully you can too. This one's a little bit easier. The roots of the tree going right down in, right? The horse and rider there, right underneath that beautiful big tree. I love it. All right, let's just see what comes out here. Just going to turn it because it changes, obviously. Now, what they just said to me, or what I see, is the planet Jupiter. When we turn it this way, it looks like the planet Jupiter right here because Jupiter has all those striations in it. So seeing Jupiter meaning Sagittarius, right? That's the ruling planet of Saggies. Jupiter means expansion, doing lots of new things, lots of different things. Let's see. I see another horse head. It's smaller, but I see another horse head right there. Let's see. Fox down here. There's still some liquid running through that. I didn't get it all out, I guess. See a fox. So when I turn it this way, it looks like a whole bunch of dragons. Dragon, dragon, dragon. That's so cool. Dragon energy, fire energy, right? Protection energy. So you've had protection as a message in a cup, in the coffee cup with the dogs, or protection and loyalty, right? And now with dragons. All right, let's see. Now we're back around to the tree with the horse and rider. I'm going to try to look a little bit more expansive here and see what else might be here for you. Gosh, I see another tree, a different type of tree right up here with the trunk and the branches, almost like a bonsai tree. That is meticulous. Bonsai tree could definitely represent a Virgo, because bonsai trees, you have to trim them, you have to water them only so much, and Virgos are perfectionists. I see a cat, plain as day. It's like a white cat with dark color on its chest. Hopefully you can see that. Let me see. This is really interesting even to me. I see workers. This is going to be hard for you to see, but this whole scape right here is like workers in a field, almost like working in a hay field or a rice paddy or something like that. Multiple workers working, working, working. This could lead you to thinking about collaborating with other people, getting the job done. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. I would love your feedback. Let me know if you saw any of the things that I'm pointing out. And if you saw something else, please, please put it in there. Now I see Italy or a boot right here, this shape here. We've had the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Now we have Italy. Maybe some of you are going out for Italian food. That's what just popped in. That's what popped in right there. That's so random and weird, but you know, who knows? Okay, I see the number 2 right here. And back around, I see that fox again. Just making sure I'm not missing any messages for you. This is great fun. It really is. And the thing I love about this is it's just going to be different every single time. Every time you do it. So the main thing in this is that tree, that beautiful tree. Beautiful tree with all the roots going down into the ground. And even a lot of the coffee grounds stayed almost showing us earth, roots going into earth, right? So stay grounded, right? Seek wisdom, seek, protection when you're in your everyday life. We should all be protecting ourselves as we go out and about. All right, let's see. Just going to go around one more time and see if I missed anything. There between this and the coffee cup, there were a lot of messages in there. I see another dog. I mean, plain as day. Right down here, it almost looks like a Welsh corgi. Right there. I mean, it's incredible, right? You had 3 dogs in your reading. Dogs symbolize loyalty and protection, right? The tree is protection, right? And wisdom. We had a fox. You have to watch out for, potential people that don't have your best interest at heart, right? Now I see a turtle. I'm just going to look over this again just to be sure that I didn't miss anything. I just love it. The frog, the prosperity, the yin-yang symbol, the trees, the fish. Fish could be Pisces. Fish could also be representative of Christianity. Lots of things. Wow. Virgos. Amazing. Amazing, right? Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed these coffee cup messages. Just going to ask Spirit if there's anything else that they would like to point out. Thank you, Spirit, for leading me in this. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for allowing me to do this for Virgo. Don't forget about the Ganesh symbolism there. I see another female face. So remember the Victorian woman. Now I see another one. So I'm seeing 2 more women in this. A woman with long, long hair kind of going out there. Wow. Oh my goodness. Virgos, thank you so, so much for being here. Thank you. I hope this has helped. I hope this has given you some food for thought. Please do give me some feedback on this if you liked it. I can do this along with tarot cards, but just the coffee cup grounds themselves took about 20 minutes to do that. But I am more than willing to do this and then add cards at the end if you'd like to have more of a message than just the coffee cup. But do remember to protect yourself. Remember the trees, the loyalty, the dogs. Don't be too much of a perfectionist. All right, my Virgos, please give me some feedback. Thank you so very much. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.